I promise you, every second of what you are about to see is absolutely worth it. Jared Moskowitz is about to put on a clinic and own margarine in the process.
I want to thank the majority for finding the time to fit this hearing in between attending former President Donald Trump's memorial service to David Koresh just last week, who was a real advocate for young girls in this country. My first question to anyone on the panel is, do you think parents in this country, as they're putting their young kids into pajamas at night and they're tucking them in to bed, you think they're worried about public urination in Washington, D.C., or you think they're worried about sending their kid to school and their kid not coming home?
As a father of two kids who packed them up this morning and sent them to school, I care about making sure they're coming home.
You know, speaking of crime, Republican on Republican crime, former President Donald Trump held a rally in Waco, Texas with his Rasputin Ted Nugent. He said the number one national security threat to this great nation isn't Russia or China or D.C. crime, but is an 81-year-old slip and fall survivor in Minority Leader Mitch McConnell. I'm just wondering if, we're going to find time in between, some folks here attending the next rally to celebrating Timothy McVeigh, if we're going to find time to hold a hearing on mass murder in schools. When are we having that hearing? We want to talk about crime.
Will you yield?
Oh, I'll yield. Yes, please.
Yeah, when I was in 11th grade and Joe Biden made our schools gun-free school zones, one of the students in my school brought 3 guns to school, and our entire school went on lockdown because he was the only person with a gun. There was no good guy with a gun to protect us kids at school. You want to know why the shooter is dead in Nashville, the trans shooter? You want to know why? Because a good guy with a gun killed that woman. She identified as a man. She was mentally ill, probably taking hormones, and she went in and murdered children and adults in this Christian school in Nashville. So if you want to have a good talk about schools and protecting children, we need to talk about protecting our children the same way we protect our president, we protect our celebrities, we protect this building. Okay, I'll yield.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. There are 6 people that are dead in that school, including 3 children, because you guys got rid of the assault weapons ban. Because you guys made it easy for people who don't deserve to have weapons, who are mentally incapable of having weapons of war,